What's going on, everybody? James here, and haven't done a work with me video in a while, and just got back from the vet, so I'm getting ready to start doing some work, and I just thought I'd hit record, see what pops in my mind to talk about while I do this. So first thing I want to do here is I'm in my clothing store, and I'm ending what I'm ending early. What's ending today, so I can sell similar on it. Some of it shouldn't be done like this. Um, Now this account's starting to come over slow. Huh. So now this store's acting different. Because I'm ending some within the 30-day mark, but I'm just trying to catch this store up because I haven't ended and sell similar in the last 9 months since I started it. So I'm just trying to get it all refreshed, basically. So and I don't have much wiggle room for free listings. So I'm actually doing each day when I remember, ending what's ending that day and redoing it. So there'll be just not 30-day stuff in there. There's going to be stuff that's been in there 8 months also. So this is what I was talking about in some of the videos where I'm saying the pages are not loading. Like I ended 200 here, and when it reloaded, it looks like you don't have any active listings, yet there's 97 pages down here at the bottom. So it's not loading that stuff. Then I have to refresh it. What is that smell? It smells like cow manure or something. It is strong. Oh, headache. My nose is sensitive, so when I get bad smells in my nose, it gives me a headache or makes me feel ill. All right, so make sure. I'm gonna have to go take some ibuprofen now. That just hit me. Wow. So yeah, I got some CDs still on my desk from yesterday, so I'm just gonna knock those out right quick. But yesterday when I refreshed this, the 200 would pop up automatically. As you see here, only 148. Both stores used to do that. Now both stores is acted differently. There's this slowing down. Do I got 2 of those hats? Because I guess so. My mom bought me one a long time ago, and it's been sitting in here somewhere. So I guess I have another one. Alright, so still got more. This is another thing it's doing. It's only reloaded 3. So sometimes it won't reload any. And then sometimes it'll reload like 7 or 10. This time 3. Like, what the hell? Again, 0. And that's the thing. If the items are not showing up in my account properly, My guess would be, my inexperienced, ignorant guess would be, they're not showing up on eBay properly. I'll write that down, use that as my thumbnail. 0 items listed. Remind me when I go to make a thumbnail for this video. Okay. And my cache is cleared and all that. I do that every couple of days or so. Alright, so now we're on to tomorrow's stuff. So moving on. And then over here, I'm going to do some, but I usually only can do 200 at a time now because the other ones start ending quick on the eBay International website. So I'm getting nowhere quick on this store. And I'd have to look at that. I asked him to add a filter over here, and it's not there yet. Probably won't be, but it'd be nice to have a filter for that. All right, 693, so it's going to be 893. See, again, even on this browser, 0. So the fact that it's doing it on 2 different browsers is kind of telling that it's not browser related or computer related or anything. 893, 893. Oh, those popped up pretty quick. What the hell? Because I'm like 7 months in on some of the stuff over here, so I want to get them refreshed. Alright, onward to listing some of this stuff. The stack of CDs I found in a box, I was like, why didn't this stuff ever get listed? I mean, I got some Weird Al CDs in here even, so even some popular stuff. But the majority of it has been so far some, the bands that rarely anybody's heard of before. So, and then like the Stephen Curtis Chapman CD signed, autographed. Cloud 9, 25 bucks. Heather Miles, $20. And some of the stuff nobody has up, so I price it at like 25 bucks. Then my 20% will come in for the sale. So independent stuff, if you will. And a lot of that I just put aside in storage because there was a time where I was just putting up whatever scanned just to build my store quicker. So if I would just scan the stuff in, and if it didn't have a barcode, I'd throw it aside. So a lot of this is probably fell victim to that. So I got 2 started already, 25 bucks a piece. So yep. Got the music turned off and just listening to the breeze outside. I think my computer says it's supposed to get cold again, so I guess we're still not out of the cold weather. Today is like 60, in the 60s so far. Alrighty, let's do this. So while I'm doing this, my computer will cut off after about 20 minutes or so. not my computer, but you'll see a screen disappear. That means my receiver cut off because there's no noise going through it. So if I remember, I'll try to eliminate that by just going to Spotify, hitting play for a second. And I run it through the receiver just so I can play music louder and what have you. So. And of course, got my train video going over here beside me. $12 new, so just do $9.99 on that. And went to the vet, took Courtney to the vet to get blood work to see if they can put her under so they can take that tumor off of her eyelid. I got some eye drops for her, I don't know if they're eye drops or some. I haven't opened it up yet, but 2 times a day I got to put it on for a couple of weeks. But I'll get the results back tomorrow to see if they'll be able to put her under or not. She also has like a heart issue. He said something that I'm kind of paraphrasing here from what I understood. The backside of the heart, and it's an electrical pulse thing and not a valve thing. So her heart rate is getting an extra beat, an extra 2 and 4 beats every minute, which is not a huge problem. How we can tell if it's getting worse if she starts doing things like fainting. Her back end's getting worse. She's always had back end issues like hip dysplasia or whatever. But last couple of days she's kind of tripped coming up the one step in the front. So he felt some discomfort back there. So I'll find out tomorrow if they can put her under or not. The heart thing will not, is not a problem to put her under. So that's at least a good thing. It's not a huge problem. I mean, she's like 14 years old, so, you know. Her time is running down. Which will be hard. Out of all the dogs in this house for the last 24 years, she's been around the longest. My baby girl. Now I can't see, damn it. Got my eyes watering up. Damn you, James. Stop talking about sad stuff. Talk about the fact that she's still here. And we're still enjoying the day. All right. Oi, 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 oi. 5 people want this. Last one sold for 13. So we'll go 25 on this one. Coming to an end on this video. All right, next up, I want to do this one. I like the Switzerland, 4K Switzerland. the best scenery. Switzerland. I may have some of these in the store. Oops. Yep. At least this is still fixed, so that's good. This used to take like 3 minutes for it to load. This is a Starbucks. Special iron. What I kind of done with taking pictures and making drafts, you can have, up to 5,000 drafts. So that's 10,000 for me for both stores. So what I've been doing is putting them in smaller boxes and numbering the boxes. And putting that number in the SKU location. So if, say, this gets close to the 75 days before it deletes, I can just go in here, click all of them that's in that box, hit resume, and then hit save again, and it'll refresh them as brand new. And then it'll still be easy to find because they're labeled in a box. So kind of keeps everything nice and organized for me. Because some days, like yesterday and today so far, instead of working all that stuff, I just grab new stuff and go, ooh, let's play with this instead. So that's what I've been doing with this stack of stuff. That's not that. Somebody has that one out. Nice and quiet day here. I'll get some sinus meds. I forgot to take some this morning. I'll be back. I will say, since I started taking the sinus medicine 3 times in a day, my the ringing in my ears have decreased a lot. I've had consistent ringing in my ears since 2012, but this is the lowest it's been in a long time. It's probably the biggest reason I keep music playing all day, every day. I'll leave that sticker on there. We're still planning on doing the Jan video thing with like ask your pharmacist a question type of thing, and talking about drugs and interactions and stuff like that. But it's on the back burner for a few minutes because she's got something going on right now that I can't talk about yet, but so she's just taking care of all that first. Nothing negative or bad, but once she gets that all under control and done, then we can start moving forward with the idea. And Jan can talk, so those might end up being like hour-long videos. I'll have to find a way to kind of reel her in, though, because you don't want her saying things that might cause problems or something. You know, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that world yet, but so I didn't find this exact one. So at least at first, I'll probably be either in the video or behind the camera, and you'll hear me just to kind of help guide her, if you will. Because she's not very, you know, she's very like book smart type of person, and she can just keep going and going in different directions and all that stuff. So if I can find a way to kind of reel her in, if you will, and make you know, the information coming out being more high quality than just well, I'm just saying I'll probably be there to help structure, help her find a structure for the videos. That's probably the best way to put it. Find a structure for it. I guess Alex is off work today, unless he's going in late. Day, Mexico. So there's a CD and DVD set here. Let's go like this. So since since that one don't look like it's got a DVD, let's just go up in price on that. I sold another item today that I've talked about it before, where with the whole slow sell-through rate volume game, some of my favorite things to find are multi-piece. No, let's go 24. Meaning, much, a lot, huge quantity on one item, even if it is a slow sell-through rate. Kind of like my Hastings stuff is now, what I got left at least listed. And then those like little caster wheels, and one sold today. Another one of those slow things is the canceled cruise shirts and hats that I bought. And I had like I still got like 300 hats. I sold a couple of the shirts a couple weeks ago. Another shirt sold today. Undercut everybody here. $5. I was trying to figure out the math, and I'm having like an off math day today. I was looking, since I was talking about how getting a lot of views would be kind of cool, on a $10,000 a month on YouTube type of thing. So when I hit the analytics to look at my month thing, I'm like, what if that was one video? What if one video had 72,000 views of almost 10 hours of watch time and made $653 from one video? And I was trying to do the math, like how many minutes would each person have to watch? And if I did the math right, it came out to 7 minutes. I'm like, wait, is that right? And when I tried to back do the math, it didn't come out right. I'm like, I confused myself trying to figure that out. I don't know why. I'm just brain farting on math today. Probably because it's hours and not minutes. I have to break it down. So 10,000 hours is how many minutes? That's probably where I went wrong. Divide it by 60, get that number. That's where I probably, so it might be 5. That might, if I did the math that way, it's probably 5 hours per person, and that's why it didn't make sense. Or 7 hours per person, that's why it didn't make sense. Okay, I'll check it later. But anyway, back to work. But I was just thinking like that. I was like, that'd be pretty cool. Because people like, probably like Homeschool Picker and Harry Tornado and all them, that's probably the kind of money they're making on their videos. Because there's probably shorter videos, but they have more views. At least Homeschool Picker does. So I think they're shorter videos, right? They're not an hour long. Well, then again, not all my videos are hour long either. So never mind. Who knows? Wonder how much money these train videos are making. Because I'm sure people who watch them let them play. So you have like some of them that are 2 and 3 hours long. Like this one that's playing now is 2 hours long, and I'll let it play the whole time through. The air conditioner kicked on. That might get annoying to you guys, so I'll just close that for now. Oh, it's 78 outside already? Wow. I'm going to go for a bike ride today. What was this priced at? $14. Oh, $12.99 since I got shipping. Oh, I got a hockey game too to watch tonight. So if I go bike riding at 4, yeah, that one up too. Not going to work today correctly now too. This usually is a lot quicker than that. A lot quicker than that. Huh. Alright, what's going on here? Everything just slowed down. So we hit 1 p.m. It's 12:59, but 1 p.m. everything just slowed down. Don't know if there's something to that. Just making a mental note. It's been kind of quiet. Respond to that offer. La la la. $12.99 on that since my cover's messed up. She had an eventful day. She's out. She don't like going places like that. Her anxiety level was way up. Wore her out. He's pretty quiet right now too, though. I took him with me, of course, since he loves going places. And he's so well behaved. Everybody that sees them loves them. And the consensus I get is not a lot of people see or have seen St. Bernards before. I know I didn't until about a month before Vern. It's the first time I saw one in person in the back of a car at the bank. Where can I get this album 1 year ago? That's one thing I do too. If I see something if somebody put the album up on YouTube, if I can't find it anywhere else, I'll come and look at the messages on YouTube. And this one right here shows you somebody was looking for it a year ago. Chances are they didn't find it. So that means I'm going to elevate the price a little bit more on it. What's that? Oh, trying to counter offer. Nope. I already gave you my lowest. So I'm going to go $34.99 on this one. I don't know, it did sound like metal for a second, didn't it? Maybe I'll go, let's go 49. I think there's best offer if somebody wants it. Oops. Metal and wrap go for the higher amounts. Watch this end up selling in like a minute. Because I didn't price it high enough. It's alright. More pictures of that just in case. Okay, I think mine is either a promo or it has no front cover. Let's just be that it has no front cover. That clean up. Let's see if this is still even a higher dollar CD. Nope. It's because these Goodwills underprice this stuff. There's two of them. They're both underpricing, well, at least what they used to sell for. Oh, $12.99 there. I guess they have come down, but they're still under value of these. 12, 13. But chances are these are really scratched up for them also, and they don't fix them. They got 133,000 listings. My question, I don't think that's going to clean up. I think there's going to be a couple of scratches that will not clean up on that one. Throw it aside. What's different about the Screen Day CD? Oh, it's an import. Japan import. Okay. Green Day Dookie. OBI strip or no? Nope. Nope. Alright, 10 free shipping from Japan. No really extra value there. Bummer. Whoops. Yes, I'll just leave it at my low dollars. Emotional sunglasses. Ton Lucky Jr. $29.99. This is about the time our stores went quiet yesterday also. Do you know why a lot of train tracks follow water? Because water always finds the path of least resistance. So if you want to lay down a rail line, or if you want to find a way out of the lost woods, if you're in the woods lost, or you're just walking across the entire country, follow the water. All right, no front cover on this. Plus the water is usually already cut out a nice groove canyon, if you will. so you don't have a lot of hills to climb over. Seemed like the last one, it understood Weird Al Yankovic, but now this one doesn't. It's just weird. It's almost like it acts differently like every hour. Dare to be stupid. Come on now. Dare to be stupid. Dare to be stupid. I saw that Full Throttle Saloon opened up a Full Throttle distillery down in Branson, and that food looks good. So I might have to take a trip down to Branson this summer just to eat their food. I don't drink, so I'm not worried about the alcohol. Food good. If I'm able to find any time for a road trip with Pee Wee. Bad hair day. Living in an Amish paradise. sound through the speaker. What are we doing? $12.99. I had to pull a hangnail out, and now I keep bumping it on everything, and it hurts. And take this up a little. I knew I was going to do that, damn it. Should have copied and pasted. Found a couple of places here in the area. A couple of new places I'm gonna go and test the waters at. And see if I can talk to the owner, if you will. Because I got a feeling I might be able to, not that I need it, buy some things in lot again from this place. Not again from them, but just in lot in general, like some media or something that may not be cherry picked. Let's see. 19 on that one. Always keep an eye out for opportunities, because you never know. You never know what they can turn into. I'm gonna hit end on this and turn my music back on. So give you guys a little work with me video if you wanted. Some of you guys ask for it, so I oblige. Alright, thanks everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.